Well, all eyes have been on the COP26 climate conference in Glasgow since it opened last week. Delegates from around the globe have been thrashing out deals to limit global warming. But which countries are the real leaders when it comes to reducing CO2 and which are the biggest polluters? The latest Climate Change Performance Index rates 60 countries that are responsible for producing more than 90% of global greenhouse gases. And the picture is indeed very mixed. Countries in red are the biggest polluters. They include the US, Russia and Australia. China does only slightly better, though it still ranks in the low category. India was given a high score due to its low energy consumption and progress with renewable energy sources. The European Union as a whole gets a medium ranking, despite its ambitious new climate goals. Germany scored highly, but the overall leader in climate protection is Denmark, beating its neighbour Sweden, which topped the list for 5 years running. Well, this index is compiled by the NGOs German Watch, the New Climate Institute and Climate Action Network. And I'm now joined by Jan Berg from German Watch, the main author of this report. So which countries are on the right path when it comes to cutting emissions, and what are they doing better?
Well, first of all, no country is in the moment doing good enough, so we have no country on the podium. The first three ranks are still open because no one is on track for 1.5 decrement pathway. But we have the Scandinavian countries in the front. Denmark is leading the tableau. Denmark is interesting because it is a coal country and it's reduced its coal and replacing that with renewables since now 20 years. And they also have very, very ambitious targets to also increase the renewables more, and so therefore Denmark is leading that.
So yesterday, Barack Obama spoke to the climate summit in Glasgow. He said a lot more needed to be done fast. But what about his climate legacy as the former leader of the US, one of the world's biggest CO2 emitters?
Well, yes, even in his legacy, he was not able to reduce the CO2 emissions fast enough. He was not successful with a good climate bill against the Senate. And now President Biden has the same problem. We need massive investments in renewables, massive investments in CO2-free infrastructure, and we have to see whether he will be successful with that. But yes, it's still in the very low ranking in the moment.
But progress can only be made if the biggest polluters like the US and China participate. Yet China and other countries across Asia are planning on building hundreds more of new coal-fired power stations. What does that mean?
Well, we have to stop that immediately. If this will continue, we have no chance to get the 1.5 limit be done.
But allow me to interrupt you. How are we going to stop China to build more coal-fired power plants? How are we going to do this?
Well, China has to do that. China will only do that if the renewable acceleration will be more successful. China, we need to put more pressure on China and also more support for China doing that. I see different movements in China in the moment. There is a lot, especially in civil society, there's a big movement against coal in the moment. And but yes, the pressure needs to be rising up.
Jan Berg there talking to us from Glasgow. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Goodbye.